Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Sejoma here, the AHAF Lifestyle. In today's vlog, I'll be showing you how I stack and decorate my cake. This is a cake I did for my son a while ago. So this is me whipping up my whipped cream. This whipped cream, I added the color to the whipped cream before I started whipping it up. I had already measured out the exact quantity I needed to coat it and it was blue all through. So I didn't need to change colors. I had to whip up everything at the same time. This is also a good way to whip your whipped cream perfectly because it's not after whipping you not start adding colors and re-whipping again. It may affect the way it turns out. So I use this method sometimes but not all the time. So guys, can you see how my whipped cream looks? Super stable. I have a vlog, a short clip on how I make my stable whipped cream. The recipe is there. I'll attach it to this video. Just check it out. I bring out my cake board, my vinegar, and my paper towel. I'm trying to clean my board because sometimes, even after washing, these things tend to trap dust. I use my vinegar as a disinfectant to clean up my working surface, usually my cake board and my turntable. So this is the cake I am going to stack and decorate. So guys, let's get started. This is me trying to stick the cake, the first base of the cake to the board. I use this homemade sticky glue. You can use melted chocolate if that's what you have, but due to the rising cost of chocolate these days, I've also found a means to reduce cost actually. So this is the first base of the cake, the vanilla cake. I'm going to stick this. This sticky glue helps to keep your cake steady to avoid movement. After I've piled up the three cakes, I am going to use a dowel to pass it through the cake. The essence of the dowel and the glue is to help the cake remain in position. If it's a tiered cake or a tiered cake with more than one tier, it's required that you have a stronger means of holding the cake in place. I'm filling the first layer with a white or a plain whipped cream. The essence is that as you cut the cake into slices, at least people can be able to eat in between cake and whipped cream because this whipped cream tastes like ice cream. It usually helps the cake cool down very well. Next is my second layer of cake, which is my chocolate cake, and I'm going to top it with some chocolate whipped cream. How I got this chocolate whipped cream is that I got the plain whipped cream, which is usually white, and I mix it with a little amount of cocoa powder to give it that chocolatey flavor. That's what I like to top my chocolate cakes with. So here comes the last layer of the cake, which is the red velvet cake. Before we dive into decoration, I'm going to first of all trim it because it looks a little bit slanty. I'm not going to trim the sides, just the top to ensure it is leveled up. I'm not trimming the sides because I didn't want to trim it and I like to enjoy every part of the cake. But if it's a client's order, you can go ahead to trim. And also trimming will help you get a perfect shape, straight and but because this is an in-house cake, I didn't bother with those things. I didn't want to start having so many cake cutouts and scraps all around. So I'm trimming the top little by little to ensure that it all balances out. I'm trying to rub the remaining sticky glue on the dowel so that as it passes through the cakes, it will help to glue to the body of the cakes. It will help it keep it together. So this is me trying to ensure that the glue touches every part of the dowel. You saw where I measured it already. I measured it to ensure that the height is not above the cake. Ensure it meets up with the last layer, at least half of the topmost layer. Then you go and cut it, either using a knife or we have a dowel, a rod cutter. There's a sharp object used to usually cut these dowels. So this is me inserting it while I go back to decorating my cake. So guys, if you watched up to this level or up to this point, thank you for staying with me. Also, I want to welcome my new subscribers. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each time I put up a new video. If you're a returning subscriber watching this video, thank you for always tuning in. And thank you for always keeping my views on this YouTube channel. Please share to your friends, post it on your WhatsApp status. You can also share on our other social media handles. I will put a link in this video where you can access other similar videos. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video. You will see the beautiful cake I made at the very end. That was my son's 10th birthday cake. So guys, until next time, bye-bye.